Hi everyone. Oh, I'm going to try and get comfy. Oh. Hi. Facebook says it's live and we're building an audience, so I'm just going to wait for a few of you to join me and a few of you to tell me that you can actually hear me. That would be great. So let me know. Well, I've got one person and then I will get started. Hi Gemma. I went to school with Gemma. How are you doing? So I've done my makeup, just black liner with a red lip. I'm going out for a date night with my husband tonight, which will be very, very nice. The kids are having a sleepover at their nanny's, so he's just dropping them there now. So I thought now would be a good opportunity to talk to you guys. Hi Hayley, thank you so much for your amazing comment, Hayley. I think you won me the award, to be honest. In fact, with that, shameless, I know, but here you go. This is my Wedding Industry Award, which I'm extremely proud of. I can't actually believe that I won it. So I got voted the best makeup artist for London and the South East. And the South East is quite a big category. They've got Hampshire and Kent and Surrey and lots of places. So I was not expecting to win at all. And yeah, I was over the moon. You should have seen me. I was like a child. First of all, as soon as Hayley's comment got read out, and I thought, oh my goodness, that sounds like one of my brides. And then I just started freaking out, the fact that I had to walk in those heels up the steps and not fall over and make a complete idiot of myself. But it was really, really good fun. And then when I sat back down, I was shaking. Rochelle just had to hold me because I was just shaking so much. It was just such an amazing night. Oh, thank you, Gemma. She's saying well deserved. I would love to do your makeup if you ever got married. Definitely keep in contact and let me know. So if you guys are all here, I've got 18 of you now. I'm seeing some of my future brides joining me. So hi. Good to see you. Hi Isla and Rachel, Hayley, everybody. It's so nice to see you all. Okay, so basically I thought it'd be really nice to have a little Q&A session where I tell you all about how to book and what to expect from me, and just try and give you a few little tips and things of how to do the whole process. Because I do have, hi Nikki, I do have a few like FAQs on my website and also on the email that I send out to my brides, but I totally get it, we're all busy. Who's got time to read an FAQ page on a website? So I understand that. So I thought it'd be nice to have a little video so I can actually chat to you and you guys can all ask me questions as I'm going. So if I'm not making myself clear, then you can just let me know. So I'm going to start off by just telling you how I got into hair and makeup. So when I was about 12 years old, my mum did a beauty course at Bromley College, and she was practicing her makeup module on me, and obviously 12 years old, I had never even put makeup on myself at that point, and I didn't even know that you could do it as a job. I didn't even know it was a thing. I'd been quite into fashion up until that point. So yeah, she was practicing on me and I loved it. I loved how just a few little things could just transform the way that I looked. So then I picked up the brushes and had a go on my mum, and I was actually quite good at it without ever having done it before. So I thought, oh, this is going to be my career, I think. And then that was it. 12 years old, just determined and focused that this is what I wanted to do with my life. It was the only thing for me. And I studied so hard at school to get exactly the right qualifications so that I could go to the best college, which I'd researched, and luckily enough for me it was in London, the London College of Fashion. So at nearly 16 years old I moved up to London. I had a little flat in London which my mum and dad had got for me, and I lived with a girl from my course, and I did a 2-year hair and makeup course specifically for the styling. So we did do a little bit of hair colour and cutting, but it was only the basics. It was more about hair styling and makeup styling. I deferred the second year, so then I had a year where I was just working. The whole time I was working in Selfridges for Bobbi Brown, which was really great experience, because alongside the basic training that I was having at the London College of Fashion, I was then going into work, you know, every weekend and any days off and holidays that I had, and I was working on real faces, which just gave me the best work experience ever. So I worked for Bobbi Brown in Selfridges for about 3.5 years, and I really do think that made such a huge difference. It got me to be very, very quick. We had to have a really quick turnaround. You had to do a makeup, consultation, makeup and products in the bag within 30 minutes. So I think that's been great for the reason why I'm so quick at doing makeup. I then, in my college holidays and things, I would just walk into different hairdressers and things in London, and I would just, you know, like Nikki Clark, for example. I walked in there and I said, I'm going to come work for you for free for 2 weeks. And they were a bit like, oh, okay, but I just knew that you had to get that work experience. So I just went in and did that, and I was working with different photographers at the same time and building up my portfolio and just practicing so much with makeup and hair. And I've just always had such a genuine passion for it, that it's never ever felt like work for me. It feels like who I am. So when I'm doing it, I feel like me. So yeah, so that's how I got into it. I've worked for Tony and Guy. I went and did their Vardering course and went more into the cutting side for a while. I've done some men's barbering, but I just wanted to try out a few different things really. I've also worked on a few different makeup counters. So I was running the Clinique counter in Sephora. If any of you remember when Sephora was in Bluewater, that was my little counter in there, which I absolutely loved. And hopefully they'll be bringing Sephora back soon because I miss it. And I got sort of up to a level where I was sort of a manager of the counter, and I thought, you know, this isn't what I want to do for the rest of my life, so let me try something else. And so I thought, I know, I'll try weddings next, see how I like that. And I worked for a hair and makeup agency for 2 years, which was great, and it gave me a little taster of weddings, and I realised that that was it. That's what I wanted to do. I loved it. I loved the thought of getting someone ready on their wedding morning and, you know, creating that look that they've just dreamt. You know, when you're a little girl, you dream of your dress and you dream of looking like a princess and like the best version of yourself. And I just absolutely loved being able to create that for people, and the reaction that people gave me, it was like almost like a drug. I need that, and I still need it now. And people quite often ask me, oh, don't you get bored of weddings? I don't understand how anyone could get bored of weddings. I absolutely love it. I'm the person at a party, if someone says that they're going to get married, I'm sat down next to them, I'm like, right, tell me everything. You know, I genuinely love it. I think it's such an amazing time in people's lives, and I really do think that you should embrace it and enjoy it. I know it's stressful as well, but I just love being a part of it. And I also feel very honoured that I get to be a part of my bride's wedding mornings, because really you guys have got your closest people there. It's usually, you know, your mum and your best friends, and that's it. No one else gets to see you on your wedding morning. And then there's me. So I do feel like it's quite an honour that you guys allow me to be there. And I thoroughly enjoy it. I love all the drama and the emotion and the excitement, and I love being able to calm you all down and get you in your dresses and just help out in any possible way that I can. You know, apart from the hair and makeup, I try and do as much extra as I can. So that's how I got into it, and the reason that I love what I do. If any of you got any questions at any point, please just write them on here, because I can see who's joining. Hi Lee, hi oh, I don't know how to say your name, Powell. Hi Powell, and hi Juliet. Juliet's an amazing bridal hair and makeup artist up in the north, in, well, Milton Keynes, north from where I am. I'm in Dartford. So yeah, if you've got any questions, or if I'm jabbering on and I've missed something, please just put it here and I can just answer you straight away. Hi Ginny. Hi. How are you all? How are your sisters? How's Saloni? How are you all doing? Hi Lee. Okay, so next I'm gonna go on to how to book me, basically. Who's saying, I'm sorry, can I invite my lover to my wedding? Isn't it too risky? Okay, I'm gonna just swiftly move on from that one. So how to book. The best thing to do the second that you have booked your venue, basically. So you get engaged, you go out, you look at some venues, pick your date, book that in, then get in contact with me at that point. So many people think, oh, I can leave hair and makeup to a couple of months before. I'm currently taking bookings for 2019 is the furthest that I'm taking at the moment, and I've got a couple already booked in. So yes, you might be lucky, you know, if you're May next year, for example, I might just happen to have that day free, and I hope so. But I can't guarantee it. You know, if the date's gone, the date's gone, and there's nothing I can do about it. There's only one of me. So please, as soon as you've booked your venue, just get straight in contact with me. The best way to get in contact with me is via email. It's fine for you to text me or to Facebook message me. That's absolutely fine. But I need to have you on emails because I have a whole file system and spreadsheet system. And so for me to keep all of my hundreds of brides all in order and know who's got what date, and so that I never, you know, double book anyone, or, you know, no mistakes get made, I need to have you all on email. So if you want to get in contact first of all by Facebook or text, that's fine, but then please do email me. I will put my email address at the bottom, but it's info@kirstymccall.com. So get in touch, tell me your wedding date, and I will come straight back to you and I will let you know if I'm available on your date. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I am available on your wedding date. And so then you'll see, if you read down the form, I send you quite a lot of information, so have a really, really good read of that email. It will tell you all the prices, it will tell you, because I've got other girls as well that work with me, so it will tell you my prices and their prices. It will give you the website link. It will also give you my Instagram, my Facebook and my YouTube links. So add me on all of those things, because quite often that's the quickest way for me to get in touch with all of my brides at once. So it's really great if you can add me on social media as well. What was I saying? Yeah, so just have a really good read through. It's got prices on there. It's got all of our postcodes. So with travel, for example, it's 60p per mile one way. So it's from my house to wherever you want me to go. It's not the return journey. So you've got all of our postcodes on there, so you can work that out for yourself, or equally, if you want me to work out the travel for you, please just write your postcodes in when you're emailing me, and I will just quickly jot that down and send it back as a little quote for you, just so you know the prices up front. Also on there is a wedding form. So I know, you know, if you're 3 years in advance, you might not know all of your details, you might not have a wedding time yet, but if you could just fill in as much of the wedding form as possible, send that back to me. Now, this is the main thing that so many people can't get the hang of, right? So if you've received an email from me, you've read through it and you want to reply to me, hit reply, scroll down where it says the wedding form, just start typing at that point. Quite a lot of people can't get their heads around that, and they end up printing it off and handwriting it. You don't need to worry about any of that. Just literally hit reply, scroll down, go to where the form is, write it, and then hit send. Give me as much info as you can. If at any point your address changes, or, you know, the amount of people you want done changes, just update it and send it back to me. Just keep me updated with things like that. Hi to everyone. Hi Nicole, hi Lisa Marie, hi Leanne. It's good to see you. Hi Hafiza, thank you. Okay, so I've also got a bit of a chest infection, so I hope I'm not going to have a bit of a coughing fit. I'm going to breathe. So yeah, send that back to me, and then at that point and you need to send that back as soon as possible, because quite often I'll get a request for the same date. I might have 3 people requesting the same date, you know, within 2 or 3 days, and I do everything on a first come first serve basis. So whoever gets that form back to me and puts the deposit in my account first will get that date. Oh dear, has anyone else got this horrible cough that's going around? Oh, it's awful. I might even have to go and get some water. So then you need to transfer me a deposit. All of the bank details are on there. So if you just, so for me it's a £50 deposit, that's a non-refundable deposit, and that's to hold your date in my diary. Transfer that across to me. The second that hits my account, your wedding is 100% secure in my diary. It will not get moved, nothing will happen to it, it's in there, so then you don't need to worry. Then what do you need to do? So then you need to book in your trial. On the form it asks you for a couple of dates that are good for you, so just fill those in. A good time to have your trial is, you know, 2 to 3 months before the wedding, but I do understand that people book up very, very early, and you might want to have an early trial. So as soon as you book me, you want to have a trial just to check that you're happy with what I'm going to be doing, and then you might want to have a second trial a lot closer to your wedding date. That's absolutely fine. You can have as many trials as you want to have. It's just, you know, availability and that sort of thing. So just give me a few dates. I then check my diary and I'll pop you in the diary, and I'll send you back an email telling you when you're in. With trial dates, trials can get moved. They can get moved to a different time in that day. You know, if I get requests for a wedding, I might need to push you back or bring you forward. So trial times are not set in stone like a wedding would be. And I'm sure you guys will appreciate that when it comes to your wedding day, I will move everyone around to make sure that I'm there, and I'm there for exactly how long you need me to be. So just with the trials, I like to keep them a little bit more flexible. So you'll get a time that I'll arrive, and you know, if it looks like it's going to change, then I'll let you know. But don't be too upset, you know, if you think, right, it's going to be 2 o'clock on the 25th, and then I email you 4 days before and say, right, the bride's, you know, told me that she needs me for extra, I'm not going to be there till 4, then hopefully that'll be okay for you guys. I'm going to cough again. Oh my goodness. Hi Sarah, hi Georgina. Oh, honey and lemon, yeah, that's what I need. Hopefully when my husband gets back from dropping the kids, he can make me a cup of tea or something, because I'm really feeling a bit rough at the moment. Okay, so that's booking your trial in. Now, when I come out to your trial, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna look like I'm moving in. I'm gonna have 2 massive suitcases with me that's got all of my kit in there. I will not be looking like this. I think a lot of people are quite shocked when I turn up on their doorstep, and all of my other brides that I've already done will agree with me with this. I'm sure they think, oh God, she's turned up like a tramp. Like, I have no makeup on, nothing at all. I've usually got my hair scraped back in a ponytail or a bun. I'm not dressed up in the slightest, so don't expect this to turn up. I think if I turned up looking like this, it would be really quite intimidating, because I'm asking you guys to be there with no makeup on, you know, your hair not done, for me to turn up to a trial. So I think it's only fair that I should turn up with no makeup on, with my hair not done. I usually regret that on the wedding day, when you guys are all looking stunning in your dresses and I'm still looking a right old mess, and then all the, you know, photographs going off, and then I do regret my decision a little bit, but still, it's all about you guys, it's not about me, so I really don't care. So I will turn up, no makeup, no hair done or anything, looking quite casual. I will sit you down, I will ask you everything about your wedding. I don't just want to know what hair and makeup you want, I want to know everything. I want to know what your venue, where your venue is, what it's like, what kind of a theme, what kind of a style you're going for. I want to know what your bridesmaids' dresses look like. I want to know how many bridesmaids you've got, how many people coming to the wedding. Like, is this a massive big wedding, is it a small and intimate wedding? I like to get a feel for everything. I want to know everything about your wedding. I will sit down with you and have a good old chat. There's no rush when it comes to trials. I'm never going to be rushing to get through it, so we've got all the time in the world. So we'll sit down, have a good chat. I really would love to see pictures of your dresses, because it's very, very important for me to be able to help you guys choose styles of hair and makeup. I need to see your dresses. So we'll have a good look at that. We'll have a lovely chat, and then you can show me some things that you like, some hair and makeup that you like. A lot of people find that they can't find just one picture with exactly what they want in it. That's absolutely fine. You can show me 20 pictures. You can say, well, I like this front bit of this one. but I like the curl of this one and I like the top bit of the other. Like, that's absolutely fine. Show me as many pictures as you want to. Equally, showing me pictures of stuff that you absolutely hate and absolutely do not want is just as helpful as showing me things that you do like. So do both. So yeah, show me lots of pictures. We'll have a good old chat about what I think will suit you. If I feel like you're going completely the wrong direction with it, I will offer my opinion. You can choose to take that opinion or you can choose to tell me where to go. That's fine. I just, you know, I have been doing this a long time. I've done way over 1,000 weddings. I want everyone to look the absolute best that they can look. So that is my goal. So I would never do anything to anyone that I think looks hideous. I just, if it really was going to make you look hideous, I would actually just refuse to do it. But I've only had to do that once so far. But yeah, I'll try and kind of steer you in the direction that I think that you should be going, and hopefully we'll both agree, and I'll do your trial. Now at the trial, you know, some people are very undecided. Do I want my hair up? Do I want it down? Do I want it curly? We can try a few different things. That's absolutely fine. This is why, as much as I love it when people have booked something to do after their trial so they can show it off and wear their hair and makeup, please don't see it as that you are going to have your hair and makeup done perfectly and then you can go out to a party. That's not what a trial's for. A trial is to try out different things for your wedding and make sure that we really nail it. So sometimes we might try, say, 3 different styles. We might do, you know, completely down and soft curls, and then we might do a half up, half down with soft curls, and then we might go up with it. I take photos the entire time. I also send you all of those photos. So we take photos as we go of absolutely everything. So if at any point you think, actually, you know, when you're looking at them later, I really like the front of the first style that we did, but I definitely want it up like the third one, that's absolutely fine. You guys can have a look through all the pictures and let me know that. You can't offend me at all. So if I do something and you don't like it, please tell me. I want you guys to be happy, so I never want anyone to hold anything back from me and think, oh well, I can't say that because I might upset her or offend her. You won't. You absolutely won't. So please just tell me exactly what it is that you like and what you don't like. I will stay there until you are happy, basically. If we have to try out 10 styles, then I'll try out 10 styles. So equally, try not to book anything, you know, don't sort of have it in your head, well, I've only got an hour for my trial. Try and, you know, have some time free. Sometimes it's really nice for you guys to have other people there, if you really trust the opinion of those people. Sometimes it's backfired a little bit because you'll get somebody that has a different vision for you, or God forbid you get a bridesmaid who is bitter and thinks it should be all about her and not about you, and then they try and sabotage it. I've had a few of those, and that can be really awkward and quite upsetting for the bride. I usually pick up on that though, to be fair, and I'm quite a strong sort of person, so if I feel like it's going in that direction, I feel like the bride's just getting lost in everything, then I will stand up for you, don't you worry about that. What's Cara saying? There were some highly offensive people at my place before the wedding. You kept your chill. Yeah, your wedding morning was so funny, Cara. I loved it. You're such a sweetheart. Really made me giggle. Okay, so yeah, I've said that I'll do the consultation. We'll try out lots of styles, and I can be there as long as you want me to be there. Oh, that was my husband. Dan, hello. Could you please get me some water and a cup of tea? Water as soon as possible, because my throat's really hurting. Thank you.
You've changed. You diva.
Apparently I'm a diva. Nice. Please feel free to ask me any questions at this point. I'm sort of waffling on and I've lost my train of thought. So now I'm going to go on to, I've covered the fact that, so your deposit. So your deposit that you pay me when you first book me and you send back that form, that's a £50 deposit. That then gets taken off of your trial cost. Thank you.
Would there be anything else, madam, or would that be all for
tea, please.
Diva.
Oh, it's a bit better. So say your trial's £100 if you're having a hair and your makeup trialed. That's £100. So 50 of that will come off. So then you'll only have to pay me the 50. You need to pay me that sort of up until about 2 days before your trial, but I'll send you out an email just confirming everything. And then after your trial, I will send you all your pictures. Obviously you're welcome to take pictures as well. I'm not one of these people that tells you can't take pictures, and then I would never remove your hair and makeup, you know, before I go. You're free to keep that on and take as many selfies as you want. So yeah, after your trial I'll then email you with your pictures, and I'll just say if you would like to book me. You then have a 2-week period where I will hold your date in the diary, and you can decide whether you do want to book me or not. If you do, then in that 2-week period just forward me over another £50 deposit, then that gets taken off your wedding day, but it then re-secures your wedding date in my diary. Hi Susie, how was your birthday? How was your birthday? And she went up the Shard. I went and did her hair and makeup. She was very excited. Sorry, I got sidetracked then. Yeah, so then that gets taken off your wedding day cost. But then you know your wedding date is in the diary at that point. So, on to the wedding day. So, I don't really need to know your final numbers of people until about 2 weeks before your wedding date, because I know that they all sort of chop and change in the run up to it. You know, so a lot of the time after people have had their trial, then suddenly all the bridesmaids actually want their hair and makeup done too, so that's fine. Just keep in touch and let me know all those things. Oh, this blooming cough. So I will then send you out another form, and on that you're going to tell me your the place that you want me to go to, so the wedding day address. It'll ask you things like what time you putting your dress on, what time you actually leaving that place to get married, what time are you getting married. All those things are very important. And also how many hair, how many makeups, how many sets of lashes. Obviously I know very well how long it takes me to do everything. So if on that form you can just give me a little bit of information, more so with the hair, you know, of like hair up, side bun, half up, half down, then I know it immediately how long that's going to take me, and then you have to put on there whether you're having extensions or not, that sort of thing. But all those questions are on there, so just fill out the form, send it back to me. I will then fill out my part. I will do you a complete breakdown of costs, and I will put my start time on there, my arrival time, and I will then send that back to you. If you can then please transfer me the full payment within 7 days of your wedding, that would be amazing. And then I will turn up on the wedding day and I will make you look stunning, and we'll have a lovely, oh thank you, a cup of tea. Thank you.
I just want to be like the anonymous hand.
Ow, that's hot. Do you want to say hi? Come say hi. Oh.
Hello. Not my best
That's
angle.
That's a great angle. And up the nose shot.
I'm
Lovely.
behind the camera.
Okay, Emily Allen. Hi. Can you tell us about your bride with the flower crown? The wedding looks so cool. Oh my goodness, Grace. She's just... Didn't she look like Paloma Faith? Oh, everyone kept saying it. And when I did her makeup trial, just literally halfway through, I'm going... You really remind me of someone. And then suddenly it came to her, oh, Paloma Faith, oh my God. She's just, and she's so cool looking. Every little detail was just perfect. She was so funky. It was a total, like, London wedding. Her family were the sweetest family ever. I've never known a family love each other as much as these guys. They were just so lovely. Her sister, she wanted gold glitter on her eyes, and her sister wanted pink glitter. She had a beautiful dress from forgotten now. It wasn't Temperley, it was something like that. And yeah, they just had the coolest little wedding, and she had that beautiful flower crown. They were all real flowers. She just wanted, you know, her hair blow dried in a little bob with a bit of volume, lots of glitter on the eyes. She wanted proper sparkle, and they got the tube to their wedding. I just love them so much. And it was in a pub. They were just absolutely brilliant. They were such sweeties, and the photos looked stunning. Their photographer was brilliant. So yeah, I hope that sort of answers your question. She's so cool. Her name's Grace, so I'm sure if you need to ask her anything, just message me and I can message her for you. So we've covered how to book with the wedding day. So on the wedding day, I will turn up, no makeup on, and I will be calm but ready to go, and I will tell you all exactly, you know, usually I start with hair. So what usually happens is I do all my hair prep, and then sometimes if the hair's going up, I will then put hair up, and then I will do all the makeups, and then if people are having their hair half up, half down, then I'll usually let the hair down at that point. So it's usually hair followed by makeup with a few little bits in between. Jocasta, I'm so sorry. I am booked on the 13th of April, and I am gutted, truly gutted that I can't do your wedding. As soon as I heard that you got engaged, I was thinking, oh, I so want to do her wedding. I want to do all your makeups, and Miss Emily as well. No, she's not. Emily as well. Oh, I'm just so gutted that I can't do it. I'm so sorry. If anything changes, I will let you know 100%. Yeah, so I do all hair followed by all makeup. You will not feel rushed. I'm sure a lot of my brides that I've already done hopefully can say that they didn't feel rushed. I always like to leave enough time, so I work out my timings, and then I have a contingency time as well of usually between half an hour and an hour that I know that I've got just in case anything happens, or you know, something happens with the venue or anything. There's always extra time, so you never need to panic. With washing your hair the day before and things like that, I'm 100% happy for you guys to wash it on the morning of the wedding. I know it's your wedding day, you want to feel fresh, but equally there's some, like for me, if I wash my hair, then it's way too silky, and I'm actually better if I leave it a day or two. So I, for example, would be happy to wash my hair the day before and then have it styled the day after. It is 100% up to you, whatever you guys want to do. If you wash it on the morning, please just make sure it's dry for when I arrive, because sometimes if people have it still wet when I'm there and then I haven't allowed time for that then eats into all the contingency if I have to do blow dries and things before I'm actually starting the hair prep. So yeah, so I will, what was I saying? I've totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I have to, what's Caroline saying? For anyone watching? Oh, thank you, Caroline. That's really sweet. Claire, yes, you can email me for prices. Equally, all my prices are on my website. My website is kirstymccall.com. Quite easy, just my name and .com. Have a look on there. There's lots of things. There's so many pictures on there. There's pictures of all my brides, but there's also specific hair pictures. So there's a hair up section, there's a hair half up, half down section, there's a before and afters for all of my makeups. I've got my portfolio on there, so all my work with photographers, so all my advertising work. I've done work for like Sony and Visa and BT, and worked with a lot of models. I've worked with a lot of the Britain's Next Top Model girls. All of that's on there, so have a good route through. Also, all of my wedding pictures are on there. My wedding photographer was Kerry Morgan. We got married in Thailand, and we flew her out. She was incredible, so please feel free to have a good hunt through all my wedding pictures as well. I've got some recommended suppliers, and only people that I absolutely love will be on there. I don't put anyone on there, so feel free to have a look through all of those. But yeah, my prices are all on there, and it's also got all my girls, so if I'm booked, then you could book one of my girls, so they've got all of their prices and their pictures on there as well, so have a good hunt through that. So yeah, the wedding morning, so I'll do all your hair, all your makeup. I'm more than happy to help you with dresses, to help you with garters, put fascinators on. I have gone above and beyond for a lot of my brides. There are some things that I won't share on this video that I have done for my brides that I probably wouldn't even do for my best friend, to be honest, but they've needed it, and so I've done it. I'm happy to help in any way, and I will only leave when you guys are happy and ready for me to leave. I will never rush away from your wedding. So you don't have to worry about that. Hi Carrie. Hi Michelle. My throat is just killing me. Does anyone have any questions so far? I know I'm waffling on, but there's just so much info that I want to get across to you guys. Hi Claire. Okay, so that's the wedding day. So you will need, on your wedding day, 2 things. You will need a powder, and I really highly recommend the Blot powder, B-L-O-T. It's a pressed powder by MAC. It's very, very sheer. It literally does what it says on the tin. It's a blot. It blots your face. So get a big fluffy powder brush and get one of these blot powders. And it's mainly your T-zone. If you start to go shiny around here, you know, just sort of on this bit here, that's a sign a bridesmaid or a mum to keep track of whether you're going shiny or not. If you do start to get a bit shiny, just do a little bit of powder. It will soak up all the shine and it will completely reset your makeup. But the important thing is it won't take down any of your cheeks. It won't change your makeup in any way, whereas some heavier powders, if you keep putting that on during the day, you'll end up looking like a completely different colour in like the T-section of your face. So I really, really recommend that you get the MAC one. Then the other thing that you will need for the day is whatever you have chosen to go on your lips. Whether this is just a gloss or whether it's a liner and a lipstick and a gloss, whatever it is, make sure that you've got that. I don't sell them myself. I won't bring it for you. You have to buy that. I think that's part of why people like me, is the fact that I don't sell products to you. I'm not trying to make money in that way from you guys. I will tell you what I think suits you because I think it suits you, not because I'm going to earn a couple of quid from it. So yeah, you're just going to need powder and lips. The rest of it will stay on. If you cry, please dab, don't wipe. A lot of my brides were probably chanting that down the thing with me. Yeah, just dab, don't wipe. So if you start to cry, just have a little tissue, just press it. Don't sob and let it go all the way down your face. Just kind of press it like this, but don't wipe. As soon as you wipe, then you move the makeup. If you're dabbing, I promise you, you can cry as much as you want and it won't move. Hi, Emily. Oh, hi, Emily. Hi, Mandy. Yeah, dab, don't wipe. The eyeliner will be waterproof. The mascara will be waterproof. The makeup will be applied in a way that it will not move off your face. You know, there are a lot of different things and a lot of different tricks that I do that will make your makeup stay on. So you don't need to worry about that. That's for me to worry about. But I promise you it will stay on. It won't move. It will still be there at midnight when you're on the dance floor, hopefully quite drunk and having a great time. What else do I need to tell you guys? I've said make sure you do add me on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. I post all my videos to YouTube. I've got quite a few on there. Even my little girl's got a video on there. She's so sweet. She's done a little makeup tutorial. But the most important thing is that if I ever need to tell you guys anything, like for example my email is down, I will post that on my Facebook, so then everyone can be updated at the same time, and then you're not all panicking when you can't get hold of me. Mandy said her makeup was on the whole time. It was. I didn't want to take mine off ever. Oh, that's so sweet. After your wedding, please keep in contact and please tag me in your pictures and send me some of your professional pictures, because I love to put them on my website, and I think it's really inspiring for all of my future brides to be able to look through the website and see all of you guys. So please do send me them. I know that, you know, it's quite hard afterwards. You sort of, the wedding's over and then you're on to the next thing, and sometimes you can forget, but if you could send me your pictures, I do really love receiving them. Someone actually has messaged me a couple of questions, so I'm just going to answer them. So someone was asking me about skincare in the run up to the wedding. My main thing with skincare is just within 3 months of your wedding, don't change a thing. Whatever you're doing, carry on doing it. So I'm going to have some tea, sorry. Hi Emma, hi Joe. Oh dear. Okay, so yeah, just don't change a thing. Some people, they start to get facials, you know, a couple of weeks before the wedding, and then wonder why they've broken out. Their skin's all broken out. Just whatever you're doing, carry on doing it. Drink lots of water in the run up to the wedding, that's important. Yeah, just find something that works for you. You know, if you want to be trying out different skincare routines, then do it, you know, 6-8 months before your wedding. Find something you like, stick to it. Don't be going out and having, oh my word, I've had a couple of disasters with my brides where they've decided to go and get their top lip waxed or something, you know, the day before the wedding, and had a reaction to the wax. Yeah, I've had that a couple of times. Or eyebrows, same thing with eyebrows. This is so annoying, I'm really sorry. Carrie says, my brother went to a new barber the other day before the wedding. Looked like they'd cut his hair with a blender. Oh dear. Kirsty, you even sorted that out. Oh, I remember that. One of the funniest memories from the day. Yeah, I do remember that. Carrie, how long ago was your wedding? You're going to tell me it was something silly like 7 years ago, aren't you? Oh dear, I might have to wrap it up because I need to just go and have a coughing fit. Hair extensions. A lot of my brides have hair extensions in, usually clip-ons, that I will apply for you. 2007, oh my word. Yeah, I am happy to work with clip-in hair extensions. I don't supply them, you will have to get them. If you email me, I will tell you a couple of websites that I really love, or you can just go out and get them yourself. They add thickness and volume to the hair, as well as length if that's what you want. But a lot of my hair ups and my half up, half downs will have hair extensions in, but you might not necessarily know that they have. They don't look like they have. So a lot of the time I just use it for volume and that sort of thing. So, but we can chat about that at the trial. You know, sometimes people like to have the hair extensions for the trial. Other people will try it out, you get an idea of the kind of hairstyle that you want, and then you can go out and buy your hair extensions after. Another good point is you don't have to have your hair accessories for the trial. A lot of people, and I think this is probably the right way around to do it, will pick... Oh, this is so annoying. I think I've just pulled a muscle in my stomach, coughing. Oh dear. Yeah, a lot of people will choose their hairstyle and then go and get an accessory to match, which I think is a really, really good way of doing it. And I can also help you with that. You know, if you're wondering what kind of thing to get, I can say, you know, a hair vine would look really lovely, or a tiara, or, you know, a flat tiara or something on the side. I can help you with that, so we can chat about that all at the trial. So yeah, just message me if you want to know where to get hair extensions. I'll tell you on here, I love, if you type in Google Lush hair extensions, or this is a really weird name, but it's called Dirty Looks. Both of those are really, really good websites for hair extensions. They're quite cheap for how good they are. Like, they're really, really good quality. So have a look at those if you guys are interested in getting any hair extensions. They don't need to be an exact match to your hair. It's good if they're quite close to it, within a shade either side. But sometimes it looks quite nice if they're not an exact match, because it gives the different tones, and then that shows up better in the hairstyle if you've got a few different colour tones going through your hair. Ask me any questions now, you guys, if there's anything that you feel that you want to know that I've not covered, and I will be posting this to my Facebook and to my YouTube so you guys can look at it later. I would love to say that I'm going to edit out the coughing, but I don't know how to do that really. So, oh, and I just wanted to tell you, it's all me. I'm the one emailing you. I'm the one putting up the pictures on the website. I'm the one updating the website, even though I have no clue what I'm doing with that website. I literally just keep clicking buttons until it looks pretty. That's how I do it. I have no clue what I'm doing. So it's all me. So this is another thing I want to say. I apologise if I do not get back to you straight away on email. You know, sometimes it might take even 4 or 5 days for me to get back to you. That is because I'm out actually doing all the hair and makeup, all the weddings, all the trials, all the events. I'm out there actually doing it. You know, sometimes I'll be up and out by 4:30 in the morning, and I won't get back until 8 or 9 at night. And I've got to eat at some point and like have a shower and sleep, those boring things. So as soon as I can, I will do my emails. But don't panic that somebody else will be getting in there before you or anything, because I always start, you know, at the first email that I received, and then I work through them in order. So it's always a first come first serve basis with the dates. So if you've replied first, I will read yours first, and then if there's somebody else that replied, you know, a day later, then it will be further along. Oh God. Hi Gemma. She's gonna try and recreate my makeup look. Oh yeah, do. What, with the glitter? The awards makeup look. Do I need to get a spray tan before the trial if I'm having one for the wedding day? Yes, that's a really, really good idea. If you've got, if you're able to visualise it, then don't worry about it. But I do feel like if you're going to have a spray tan, you should always trial this before. So why not have it for your trial, for your hair and makeup trial? Don't ever just have a spray tan 3 days before your wedding if you've never had one before. Always trial it. But like I did a trial yesterday, and the girl, she said to me, I'm probably going to have some sunbeds before my wedding. So I will definitely be a few shades darker. So I went 1 shade darker with her foundation, and I brought it right the way down, just so that she could get a bit of a better idea of how her makeup will look if she's a little bit darker. So I sometimes do that on a trial. I find that helps my brides, you know, if they're going to be having sunbeds rather than a spray tan. So yeah, if you want to trial it, then before the hair and makeup trial would be a great way for you to see how it's all going to work together. That's a really good question. Let's see, tell me of makeup masks. I don't know why I wrote that. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to know. I can't think of anything else. Oh, Gemma. Hi, Holly. So yeah, please do all send me your pictures as well. For all my brides that I've already done, send me all of your professional pictures, because I love looking at them and putting them up on my website and things. And yeah, that's what I was saying. So sometimes I might take a few days getting back to you, but I promise I always will get back to you. But definitely emails is the best way to get hold of me. Because sometimes I forget, because there's so many different ways that people can get hold of you now. You know, you've got text message, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, people get hold of me on Twitter and Instagram and email and phone. So that's quite a lot. And so every time I sit down to do my emails, I do the emails, and then I go through all of those different things and just check that I've got all the messages. So yeah, I'm looking forward to, as I was saying, I'm taking bookings now until 2019. So the second you've booked your venue, please get in contact with me, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be free and I can get you in the diary, and then you don't need to worry. Sarah's gonna watch it later, even though she was a bride years ago. Hi, Sarah. So I hope this has given you all the information that all my new brides need. I can't wait to meet you all. It's always very exciting when I go to a trial and I see people. I went to a trial yesterday and I turned up at the house and I thought, I'm sure I've been here before. And the girl opened the door and I thought, yes, I've done you. You're my bride. And she looked, she went, it's not me, it's not me. You did my makeup years ago, and I promise you I'm not marrying someone else. So she let me in, and it was her bridesmaid that I'd done back then was now getting married. And so it was so lovely to see them again. We had a lovely, we had a nice laugh and chat and everything. So that's a massive perk of my job, is when I get to see you guys again. And equally, after your weddings, that I can come out and do event hair and makeup, so I do that quite a lot. I just love seeing you all again and catching up and finding out how the wedding day went and everything. Yes, Gemma, you can book me for events, nights out, birthdays, sitting in having a takeaway. If you just want to look glam, just give me a little email, and if I'm free, then I will come round and I will do it. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to say. So I'm based in Dartford, that's where I live. I will travel wherever you want me to go. I've been all over the country. I've done the Isle of Wight, I've done Yorkshire and Norfolk and Suffolk and everywhere. Equally, I go abroad. So this year I did Marbella, which was amazing. Last year I did Mykonos. I've done the south of France. I've been all over the place. So, you know, even if you're going abroad, a lot, especially with, you know, Europe, it's actually not that expensive, because I'll give you a discount on my prices, and then you just have to pay for my flights and my hotel for 2 nights. So actually it doesn't end up being that much more expensive. So if you are having a destination wedding, then please keep me in mind. I might add a couple of extra days on, you know, to have a little bit of a layout in the sun as well. But I'll go wherever you guys want me to go. It's not a problem. I'm happy to travel, have a car, we'll travel. So yeah, if you guys have got no more questions, then I'm going to go and finish my tea, and then I'm going to get dressed and go out for a date night with my husband, which will be quite nice. Kids are having a sleepover. I did a lovely job this morning for a bride that I did, I think it was last year, although it might have been the year before. Her son was getting married today, so I went and I did her hair and makeup, so it was lovely to see them again. So they're probably partying the night away right now, which is really sweet. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope it answered a lot of your questions. Hi Esther. And if you've got any other questions, please feel free to message me or email me. I'm going to put my email address and everything below. Equally, if you write any questions in the comments below, I will go through tomorrow and I will answer individually every single one of you. So if there's anything I've missed, I will make sure I answer you. Yeah, have a great weekend, all of you guys. Great to see you all. Oh, just cough. Take care, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye.